Tommy's Time-Twisting Tales. Story 2, Tommy and the Time-Traveling Train. Chapter 1, The Mysterious Train Station. One sunny afternoon, Tommy wandered farther from home than usual, following a path he had never taken before. His curiosity led him to an old, mysterious train station on the outskirts of town. The station seemed forgotten by time, with vines creeping up its weathered walls and an antique clock showing a peculiar time. Tommy felt a shiver of excitement as he approached the station. The air was filled with the scent of old wood and iron. He pushed open the creaky door and stepped inside. The interior was just as mysterious as the outside. Dust motes danced in the rays of sunlight that filtered through the cracked windows. There were old posters on the walls, advertising long-forgotten destinations. As he explored, Tommy noticed an old ticket booth with a peculiar glow. Behind the dusty glass, he saw a train ticket with his name on it. Tommy's heart raced. How could there be a ticket for him in a place he had never been? With trembling hands, he took the ticket. Just then, a distant whistle echoed through the station. Tommy looked up and saw a train approaching, its steam billowing like a ghost. It was an old-fashioned train, with gleaming brass and rich, wooden carriages. The train came to a stop, and the doors opened with a gentle hiss. Feeling a mix of fear and excitement, Tommy stepped aboard. The interior of the train was like stepping back in time. Velvet seats, ornate lamps, and a faint scent of lavender filled the air. As the train started to move, Tommy felt a strange sensation, as if he was being transported to another time and place. Chapter 2, The Train to the Past. As the train chugged along, Tommy gazed out the window in awe. The landscape outside was changing rapidly, transforming from modern-day streets to scenes from the past. Horse-drawn carriages clattered down cobblestone roads, and people in old-fashioned clothing bustled about in vibrant markets. It was like watching a movie come to life. Tommy marveled at the sights and sounds. He saw children playing with wooden toys, women carrying baskets of fresh bread, and men tipping their hats to each other. The train slowed down as it approached a quaint, old-fashioned town. Tommy couldn't believe his eyes. It was as if he had traveled back in time. The conductor, a friendly old man with a twinkle in his eye, walked down the aisle. "Welcome aboard the time-traveling train," he said with a smile. "We're glad to have you with us, Tommy." "How do you know my name?" Tommy asked, astonished. The conductor chuckled. "This train knows its passengers. You're in for a wonderful adventure." The train came to a stop, and the conductor gestured for Tommy to step off. "Explore the past, young man. You have much to learn." Tommy stepped off the train and found himself in the middle of the bustling town. He wandered through the market, fascinated by the sights and sounds. He saw blacksmiths at work, children playing games, and merchants selling their wares. It was a world completely different from his own. As he explored, Tommy realized how much he could learn from the past. He saw the value of hard work, community, and simple pleasures. The past was full of rich experiences and valuable lessons, and Tommy felt grateful for the opportunity to witness it firsthand. Chapter 3, The Heroic Act. As Tommy continued to explore the town, he noticed a young girl standing alone in the town square. She looked lost and worried, her eyes scanning the crowd for a familiar face. She wore a simple dress typical of the time period, and she clutched a small, worn-out doll to her chest. Tommy approached her with a friendly smile. "Hi, I'm Tommy. Are you lost?" The girl nodded, tears welling up in her eyes. "I can't find my parents," she said in a trembling voice. "I was supposed to meet them here, but now I can't find them anywhere." Tommy's heart went out to her. "Don't worry, we'll find them together," he said reassuringly. He took her hand and they began to search the town square. Tommy asked the shopkeepers and passers-by if they had seen the girl's parents, describing them based on the girl's descriptions. After what felt like hours, they finally found the girl's parents near the edge of the market. They had been searching for her frantically and were overjoyed to see her safe. The girl's mother hugged her tightly, tears of relief streaming down her face. "Thank you so much," the father said to Tommy. "You've been a real hero." Tommy smiled modestly. "I'm just glad I could help." The girl's parents invited Tommy to their home for dinner as a way to thank him. He accepted, eager to experience more of life in the past. Their home was small but cozy, filled with warmth and laughter. They shared stories, played games, and enjoyed a simple but delicious meal. That evening, as Tommy sat by the fireplace, he realized how rewarding it felt to help others. He had made a difference in someone's life, and that made his adventure even more meaningful. Chapter 4: Returning Home. As the evening came to an end, Tommy knew it was time to return to his own time. He thanked the family for their hospitality and made his way back to the train station. The town square was now bathed in the soft glow of lanterns, and the air was filled with the sounds of evening chatter and laughter. The time-traveling train was waiting for him, its brass fittings gleaming in the twilight. The conductor greeted him with a warm smile. "Ready to go back, Tommy?" Tommy nodded, feeling a mix of gratitude and nostalgia. He stepped aboard the train, finding his seat by the window. As the train started to move, he watched the town fade into the distance, replaced by the familiar landscapes of his own time. The journey back felt shorter, as Tommy reflected on everything he had seen and learned. He thought about the girl he had helped, the family who had welcomed him, and the lessons he had learned about kindness, community, and the richness of the past. When the train finally stopped at the old station, Tommy stepped off and looked around. The station seemed a bit more vibrant and welcoming, as if it, too, had been touched by the magic of his adventure. He held the ticket tightly in his hand, knowing that this experience would stay with him forever. As he walked home, Tommy felt a sense of accomplishment and joy. He realized that every journey, no matter how fantastical, taught valuable life lessons. And he couldn't wait to see where his imagination would take him next. Until next time, little dreamer. Keep dreaming, exploring, and believing in the magic all around you. Until next time, little dreamer. Keep dreaming, exploring, and believing in the magic all around you.